Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing really well. I'm going to try and film this video quite quickly because I have to go and do some babysitting in a second. But I wanted to do like a summary of how I found using the Daye CBD Infused Tampons. I previously did a video, I will link it down below, it's quite long, where I did an unboxing of my first box from them, and then I also had my first period using their products, and then I did like a summary of how I found that month. It's now been like 6 or 7 months since I got my first box of their tampons, and so I thought that I would give you like a little update basically. Obviously I'm going to be talking about periods and tampons and all stuff like that, so if that makes you feel uncomfortable, maybe don't watch this. So as the months have gone on, I have written a little list of some positives and then also a couple of like negatives or things that could help or they could improve on and stuff. To be honest, like overall I'm still really happy with them, but I wanted to go into a little bit more detail. So the first thing I've written down is basically that I really think that they work for me. They do have like some disclaimer somewhere saying that CBD tampons, like they can affect different people differently and your body has like a certain, I guess, tolerance level, and like sometimes your body just like doesn't do anything with the CBD. Do you know what I mean? Whereas I feel like they've really helped with my cramps. Unfortunately, I get cramps like before my period has started, as I'm sure most of us do, and so you can't exactly use a tampon then, can you? But typically when I've put the first one in, I said the exact same thing in the first month. When I put the first one in, I still feel my cramping and I still feel my pain, but then when a couple of hours later, when I take that one out and put my next one in, that's when I start feeling the difference, and then from then on I don't feel the pain. There have been a couple of months where I've still felt like you know when you feel like bloated or just uncomfortable in that area, but I haven't been feeling in pain, like I haven't needed to take ibuprofen or anything, so that's really good. So yeah, I just think that they work. That is a positive, definitely. My second positive that I've written down is that they send you an email about 2 days before your money is due to come out of your account. I think they call it your bathroom's called or something like that in the title, just to like let you know, like in 2 days we are going to be charging you this much for this many tampons. Like basically change it now if you don't want that to happen. And I like that because with a lot of subscription services, you just get charged on that certain day and that's it, and sometimes you can forget, but I like that they do a little reminder. I think that's really nice. I haven't had the reminder for the last few months, but I also haven't paid in the last few months. They're not gifted to me at all. Whenever you buy a subscription box from them, a tampon box delivery from them, you get given a code, and then when you give people that code, if they use it, they get £5 off their first box and you get £5 off your first box. And now they've added a tracker on people's accounts so you can see how many people have used your code, and I actually cannot believe it, but 48 people have used my code, and I am astounded by that, really. And I would love to know everyone else's experiences down below, but 48 people, I think that is so many people. I kept getting emails like, someone's used your code, someone's used your code, someone's used your code, and I was like, oh my goodness, wow. And so because of that, they don't charge me anything. I thought what they might do is take £5 off, so I still had like £2 to pay every month, but they haven't done that. So yeah, but I like that they send you a warning before they charge you, and then you can change which tampons you want in your box. You can like take out some of the naked ones and add more CBD ones, but like check the price. So my first subscription was £7, and then I decided actually I wanted more CBD, so I took away a naked one and added a CBD one, and the whole thing went up by £1. And then I did it again, took away a naked one, added a CBD one, and then there was no change. It was still £8. And then maybe I did it again. So the CBD ones are more expensive. But if you go and change it and it goes up by £1, don't think that every time you add a CBD tampon it goes up by £1 each, because it doesn't. It depends how many you add on. So bear that in mind if you're going to edit your box. But I like that you can edit your box. One negative that I've written down though is that it has to be at least 12 tampons. And to be fair, there's a motorbike going past. To be fair, they give you get 12 or 18. And I don't usually get through 12. I'm lucky in the sense that I have quite short periods. So what I would like is to have that option of just being sent like 5. And I would actually pay the same price if they were all going to be CBD. I would like that option. I don't know whether you can just buy them individually but then it doesn't count towards your subscription. I don't really know, but I would like to have that option, but you have to have at least 12, which then means that I have a lot of spare ones. So this is my bag, and from 6 or 7 months, these are my spares. So here I've got like 2 periods worth really. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I've got 13 here. What I'm going to do, another good thing is that you can pause your subscriptions. I think that's good as well. So then I will be doing that soon. And also, I have just noticed they all have expiry dates on them. That is so good as well. So very impressed with that. So I like that they give you a reminder. I like that you can edit your box and change how many of each one you get and stuff like that. I don't like that it has to be at least 12, but then again, it means I just save up the extra ones, and then I like that you can pause your subscription. So I like a lot. You can go on your account as well and see which day of the month you are due to get your next package. I think I'm going to have to bring my next month's early because my period came a few days early last month, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I like that. I also like, so there seem to be like quite a few changes happening. So now they have said that their tampon wrappers are now water soluble, and I get confused now because I can't remember whether before they were compostable or whether they were like nothing. I can't remember. But one negative is that I keep being sent, obviously using up the last bits of their older packaging, and now I'm confused with which ones are water soluble. So this was like the original kind of packaging. They all looked very similar but had like a different colour strip on the back. Then I think I got sent these like papery ones, I think. And then in my last box I got this, which feels the same as this, like plasticky, but it's like all coloured. So I don't know which of these are water soluble or compostable or anything. So that's a shame. They do have a little card that comes in, so it's come in the last 2 months I think that I've had the box, says like, oh, our wrappers are now water soluble, but then in the same box I've got like 2 different types of wrapper, so I don't know which ones are. Because I've forgotten like what the older packaging was, so I don't know, so that's a shame. Also another like negative I suppose is that they're all different. So I think the actual tampons are compostable even when they've got blood on. Now the wrappers are water soluble. That you get a pouch that's compostable when you get your first box. And I think I'd just prefer if everything was water soluble, or if everything was compostable, or, you know. So yeah, that is my other kind of negative, I guess. I literally had 2 written down. But if they were all the same, could all be recycled or erased the same, then it would just be easier for everyone to remember, and then it might make them do it more. I don't know, but yeah. And then the last thing that I've got written down here is another positive. But we get to help them decide and pick which new products to bring out. They send emails with little surveys on, and they're literally like, do you want us to bring out contraception? And then you tick. Do you want us to bring out probiotics but for down there? And then you tick. And then it'll be like, why, or do you have any other comments? Or a recent survey I did was asking like, how much do you know about this? How much do you know about that? Do you think that you're well educated in this? And that kind of stuff. And it was really interesting. So now I think they've come out with probiotics that you take that is to help with your, like your, I don't know, bacteria or something. But yeah, they seem to like getting people's opinions, seeing what people would want the most, asking for feedback. I think another feedback of mine would be that they only do regular and super, and maybe if they got like a bit bigger or more people bought them, they might come out with light and like super plus and stuff like that. But yeah, so overall I have really liked using them, and I have really noticed a difference in my cramping, and as well being at home most of the time, you have less distractions. So when you're in pain for whatever reason, you're focused on it more because you're literally just home alone. And you don't have that, I'm not going to work as much, I'm not visiting schools and being around children. So where I think I would focus on pain more, it's actually like just not there, which is really, really good. So I am honestly loving using them. I genuinely don't think I will buy another Tampax again. I had some leftovers in my bag. That's a lot, isn't it? From obviously like months and months ago. Have these got expiry dates on? No, they're just batch codes. And honestly, like I have not, since I got my first Daye box, I have not used a Tampax tampon since, honestly. I'm still interested though in using something. I'm interested in trying a menstrual cup. So what I'm going to ask is that if any of you have tried one that has worked for you, let me know down below. And I know that if one works for you doesn't mean it's going to work for me. I might want a different one or need a different size or anything like that, I know. But let me know your experiences of using cups, because I would like to know, because yeah, I'd like to reduce waste, and already, you know, this is a step forward, but I would like to look into cups, or even if Daye came out with their own cups, you know, that would be good, wouldn't it? So yeah, let me know down below if you've used them, if you've used my code and you've tried them, let me know what you thought of them. And also I'm going to leave my code here on the screen and also down below. In my last video I had copied it wrong and so in the comments I was like, this is my actual code, but I'm going to try and make sure I've got it right this time. And that will give you £5 off your first box. So I think that for 12 tampons it is £7, and so with the £5 off that will only cost you £2, and they're delivered for free as well. So £2, you're getting 12 tampons and you're getting them delivered to you, and some of them have got CBD in, and you also get in your first box like a pouch to put them in, and you get a nice little tin as well. So really good, really good. But yeah, I've been really enjoying, is that the right word? I've really been enjoying these CBD tampons. I don't know, but they have made my periods a lot easier to manage and to handle, so really, really happy with that. Yeah, let me know your experiences with them down below. I know for some people they haven't worked, for some people they really have, so let me know. But thank you very much for watching this video. I am definitely going to be late. I have to leave in 1 minute, so I might be alright. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in a few days in my next one.